Prototype. Very nice game with amazing parkour and combat system, and the only game where you can grab someone, throw them from the top of the Empire State Building.
Kill me like this! Fuck you! Fuck you! And fuck you! Hey, boss! Who's next? Get over here! No, don't do it!
These devlog series are pretty new, all I have is a prototype. I have a few basic features that were already implemented. They're not even close to being finished, so whatever you see probably will change at one point. And so I instantly got to work. I created a dummy grabbing animation for the player.
What the fuck is that?
Added a socket also to attach the target to the player's hand, and created a quick spaghetti code just to get the fundamentals right.
Fucking delicious.
The logic is simple. It does a trace in front of the player, and if a target overlaps within this area, it will get attached to the player's socket position. There are a few issues however, like ragdolls triggering at random moments and characters passing through walls.
What am I gonna do?
Okay, let's see. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Be right back. Okay, we're halfway there. I finished the grabbing part and all the codes inside this one function, which does the trace and calls the sever functions. As a first step, it seems to be working fine as multiplayer. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen.
What the fuck?
One thing I noticed, however, is that you have to be very precise when trying to grab someone. So I made a small change, and now the trace logic is happening for a few frames inside the grabbing animation, and after that it continues to call the server functions like before. I did exactly the same for the second part. I added an animation notifier which allows me to call the server functions in order to detach the target and launch into the player's direction.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
No matter what I would try, I would never get consistent results when throwing a target. And also other issues would arise as well. Like for example, it is possible to grab two targets at the same time and one of them would get stuck.
You had that third failure in a row. Did you think, I need to pack this in?
Never.
Why not?
I don't ever give up. I mean, I'd have to be dead or completely incapacitated.
Couldn't have said it better myself, and since I'm neither, I continue trying to fix these annoying issues. And in the meantime I started slapping some sound and visual effects in order to make the functionality a bit more engaging to the player. I decided also to replace the looking falling animation with a dynamic one, meaning it would change based on the velocity that the player is falling with.
I like this. This is cute.
I also created a blur effect for the camera when the player dashes, just to make it a bit more powerful.
Several days later.
I finally managed to figure out the throwing issue. After a lot of debugging and trial and error, the solution was very simple. I didn't have any bug in my code, but what was wrong was the order that I was calling the server functions with, and so this is the final result that I have.